Hi guys, I wanted to get this video out yesterday, but unfortunately there was a slight issue with collision detection. Yes, I couldn't land anywhere. So they have brought out a new bit of the deserty area. Apparently it is the nicer part of the desert, basically, the bit that's not too dangerous. But I wanted to have a look at a few of the things I'm supposed to implement and see if I can find them. So I don't know how this is going to go. But one of the things they have implemented that over here by the green obelisk apparently is now meant to be a giga spawn. So I'm going to go and have a look over here because I see a titanosaur over here. And it does seem like they only spawn the titanosaurs where there are... Oh, look, there's a giga. There we go. Right, okay. So, yes, definitely giga spawns over here. That's a level 50 male. How much health does he have? 80,000. Okay. And okay, so we've got a titanosaur and we've got a giga over here. So yes, it looks like it's obviously these flattish areas is where they do it. I'm going to go annoy the giga. Let's see what happens if I do that. What happens if I hit him? Right, there we go. See if I can get him to like go in and attack there. I'm going to try and get these two fighting. Come on, come on. Damn it. Supposed to be like natural enemies. Turds. Okay, right. So that's the first thing I wanted to test out. I wanted to see where the gigas were. I thought they would be up in this sort of flattish area here, and as you can see, that's where they are. That's not good because we built our new base like there. So, yay. Right, okay, so I'm going to go over to where the desert spawn is. I just wanted to point out as well where I am here. Like, okay, I'm not directly over the giga at the moment. But I am at... Okay, so you see, see if we can find that giga. Okay, so here we are. So, 52.5, 36.5 basically. That's where I am there. Cool. So if you're going to go look for gigas over here by the green obelisk, that seems to be the place to go. Now, apparently they have also increased the sort of wyvern spawns over here, which is also near the green obelisk. I'm going to be a little bit careful because there was quite a few over here to start off with. But if you've never seen it before, maybe this will be useful to you. So, oh, I just smacked my microphone. Do apologise about that. So, let's bring up my map so you can see where I'm going. So you see, I'm going towards that sort of watery... semicircle here at the bottom of the map, and this is kind of the canyon where the wyverns do spawn. So this is right here where I am is, let's see, 67 or 68.0, 40.8, so 68 by 49 roughly. And down inside there you're going to see, as you see, there's a lot of wyverns down there. So apparently they have increased the amount of spawn of them and the area in which they spawn in, which is supposed to be better for wyverns eggs. Yeah, as you can see, okay, they weren't, I don't remember them spawning right out there in the ocean, as you can see. Oh my god, that's billions of them. One of the reasons I bought a wyvern. Yeah, okay, so they seem to be spawning all the way down to here. Okay, so right up to the edge of the new desert biome. So I am here at... about 75 by about 46.5. There you go. Right, okay, over to the desert area. Right, so one of the first things I am immediately noticing is there's a lot of cacti around here, as you can see. These can all be harvested with a hatchet, I think, or a chainsaw. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Loads of cactus sap in there. So that'll make life a little bit easier. I know those ones over there can be harvested as well. Now, I did find a few nice resource spawns while I was looking around the other day. So I'm going to try and go to them. Where I'm flying at the moment is I'm just flying along the south coast here. I'll bring up my GPS. That'll make life a bit easier. There we go. So I noticed that there's a fair few spawns of these silk plants as well on the south coast. I did notice that as well. So it seems like, you know, it's safe-ish kind of over here. And obviously they've got moths over there now, which makes life a little bit easier. So you see I'm still around this sort of 85, 86 area, 51, 50-ish sort of area. Now in these canyons, I noticed a fair amount of the silk plants and of the cactuses, as you can see. Didn't see any particularly big... Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, land, damn you, land. So, so they have actually started adding in these rock salt formations, which is awesome. So this is one here. I found this. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it on the multiplayer server. This is 87.5 by 51.4, and here we go. Rock salt, lots of rock salt, and you see there's some over there as well. So this is a nice little canyon. Let me fly up so you can see exactly what that looks like from the top. There we go. So this is where that sort of canyon area starts. I'm on, once again, I've just smacked my mic. I do apologise. I'm on the southern coast there, and then you can see me. 86.3, 53.4 is where I'm actually looking down at like the other end of that canyon here. As you can see, loads of those plants and cactuses around there. So that'd be a nice place to come and get your silk, salt, and your cactus. Right, on the other side of this little inlet, I think that's where the barrier actually is, over here. No, wait, no, this is the wrong inlet, I think. Okay, yeah, this is the wrong inlet. So up here, I did find like an absolute ton of stuff. But I'm not sure if they actually fixed it. You saw those, I don't know if you saw those two wolves that sort of just fell down there. I wasn't able to land my flyer on a multiplayer server for some reason. There was a collision incident, well, a collision problem they had. So let's go and have a look. Okay, sweet, I can land in here. Okay, so I am at 81.1, 63.3 is where I am right at this second. So anywhere around here, if I fly up, as you can see, I think they called this the Heart of Iron, Heart of Gold, or something like that. Apparently it looks like a heart from up high. As you see, there's absolutely tons of resources around here. There's rock salt, as you can see. I'm pretty sure I saw sulfur around. Where are you at, sulfur? Where are you at? Can't see the sulfur at the moment. I thought I saw some, but oh well. So definitely rock salt there. Then again, there's loads of sulfur over in the other areas. Okay, as you see, so much iron over here. So much. So much. So this would be a great place to have you sort of to come and get loads of resources for anything you need to build in the end tiers. Right, and let's go over here. Right, obviously these rocks here are of sand. Well, they're ones that give you sand. Oh, let me jump up. There we go. There we go. Oh, probably helps if I use this instead. There we go. Sand and stone. That's pretty awesome. I think all of these give sand and stone. Yeah, it looks like all of the rocks in here do that. That's a oil vein. Smooth whammy. Smooth. Now there was something else I found as well. Now you have to remember, a lot of this stuff that I'm doing to someone who's never really played the Scorched Earth. So I remember when I was looking for all this stuff, which trees was it? So I did encounter a rock golem over here. And apparently these guys... Oh, there's a rock golem. I managed to piss one off. Woo! Right, so apparently wyverns are fairly good against rock golems. I wanted to test that out. Nope. I have no idea how to tell which stone is a rock golem stone, although that appears to be particularly pot marked, that one. So here we go. Let's see how much damage he actually does. None whatsoever. Okay, as you would expect from a lightning wyvern, he does no damage to a rock golem. Yeah, look, his lightning attack does absolutely nothing. That's what I was wanting to test out, really. I was just curious to see if there was that dynamic. Let's see if I can actually... No. So I'm assuming I'll probably have to use a fire golem for that. Fire wyvern for that. Okay. Wanted to test that out. Okay. And... Are there more of them around here? I'm just... Let me see. This seems to be... Because I found one... I found a rock golem. I don't know if that's the same one that I found. I have no experience at seeing... Oh, that's not good. So I have no experience at knowing what rocks to look for them. So, and where I found this one is at 70, what would you say, 80 by 67.5 is about where I found it. Aha, these were the trees I was looking for as well. So I found on these trees, if you chomp these or break these down, you seem to get just plain old cactus sap or plain old sap, which is cool. Now, I don't know what weapon is best for doing that. Obviously, we have got like ×3 multiplier on our harvesting, so yeah, that's maybe not a good indicator of how much you would get, but. I don't know. Don't know which weapon's better. Right, so these trees are at 80.8, 68, 67.8. I've seen quite a few of these around, and that seems to extend all the way down this side here. As you can see, there's loads of these trees down here. So I think that makes life a little bit easier than actually going over to the redwoods. Just fly over here and break down a load of those trees. Obviously, sap is really useful for getting yourself the vegetable sweet cake. Now, I haven't managed to locate any clay around here, if I'm honest. This is like the second time I'm having a good look at it, and I don't see anything that pops out as being clay. So I don't know if they've added that in. I could be being very stupid here. And, yeah, not doing something I'm supposed to get clay, but okay. Let's see if I can... So these don't look like... I don't know. I don't know how rare the rock golems are. I have no idea what the rocks should look like to spawn to piss them off. So yeah, I'll just be a noob on that one. Now this rock here, also loads of rock salt. I found this, and this was actually one I could get to even with the collision problems. 71.3, 64.9. Now I have seen loads of sulfur deposits around here somewhere. Where are they at? One thing I have noticed is there is absolutely, well, apart from these thorny dragons, I think they are, apart from them, I have noticed a lot of terror birds and a lot of microraptors, wolves. I haven't noticed many regular raptors. And those are all over the place. So that's something I have found for a supposedly safe area. It's somewhat annoying. Ah, hit the barrier here. Okay. So this barrier... sort of the northern point of it is at 64.6 by 63.1, and as you can see by on my actual map, it does curve back round towards the green obelisk, I think. Yes. Now I do see a little canyon. I'm over by the barrier still. I do see a little canyon under here. It looks kind of cool. Oh, this is... oh, I like this. Okay, so this is at the moment, I'm at 65.5, 60.8. As you see, I just dropped down underneath there. Let's take the map down so I can see. So, oh, this is purdy. I like this. Now, are these rocks any different at all? Do we have any... that just looks like normal rocks. Normal rocks. Is there any clay in here? These just look like normal rocks as well. But these are like sandy rocks. Yeah, don't see a difference in those. This is purdy. I like this. I think I'm definitely going to build down here at some point. And it's another exit up here. So, okay. That's interesting. So I am at, that seems to come out around, I see 72 and 61. It seems to travel quite far underneath all of here. Now, is it actually like way colder down there? Let's have a look. No, it's not. Okay, time to put on my desert gear. Oh yeah. This canyon goes on for miles. I like this. So this seems to be the outer end of the canyon here, or the end of that. Actually, they're starting to drop down. So this is where they were all collisioned before, where they had collision problems. So 75.8, 57.2 seems to be the far end of that canyon. That's cool. And that does seem to follow through, as you can see, quite far. Alright, so now I want to find that sulfur deposit that I found. There might have been one over in that heart of gold, iron, whatever. But I just missed it. As you can see as I'm flying around here, there is cactuses everywhere, which is awesome for the cactus, well, the cactus sap. Oh my god! Oh, that is awesome! How the fuck did that happen? I wonder if... Okay, guys, anyone who's watching this, go to 81.8, 56.2. Tell me, see if this happens to you. Oh my god. I've got a screen cap that. Okay, so grab that screen cap. I'm pretty sure this might still be a little bit bugged. Or it just shows how bugged it was before. Hey! Free foods, I'll take that. Nom 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 nom. Oh, oh, no, 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 not with the Microraptors. Oh god. Ah! Leave me alone. Why you be mean? You know what, dude. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've weighed myself down a little bit. Gonna have to drop some stuff, I think. Okay, dropped an absolute ton of meat there. So, that was interesting. I want to know how that's happened. I'm just going to hang around a bit and see if that that's still all glitched. That stuff still all spawns in there. Aha! I found the sulfur that I was looking for. Right, so I am up at 78.8, 61.2. I don't know why I'm bringing up my map because it's not filled in yet. As you see, there is quite a few sulfur rocks up here. It seems to be a little bit dangerous. To be perfectly honest, I think the sulfur place over in the southwest would probably be better. There's quite a few nasties around here. I'm sure I saw more sulfur deposits. I'm just having a brain fart. But there's plenty of places to get the raw rock salt, which is kind of cool. I do like that. Is this sulfur down here? No, this is just metal, isn't it? Those are metal. I don't see any sulfur rocks in this area. Or is that? No, that's a rock salt. No, that appears to be one of the few sulfur deposits, which is strange. I would have thought there'd be a lot more sulfur in the desert, but okay. Well, that's a suspicious looking rock. I wonder if that's what I think it is. Okay, so that's what those rocks look like. I'm going to hit you with my lightning that you're totally just going to ground. That was smooth. Go away. Doesn't work. Damn it. Okay. So that is right here. I am at what's this, 82.6 by 60. That's where that rock golem was, and I don't know if that came out very clearly on the video, but that's what those rocks look like. It seems to be very suspicious looking rocks, which is weird, because in a desert I would be very suspicious of any rocks if I knew there was rock golems in there. Now, are there still creatures spawning over here? I'm assuming what must happen is they must spawn. Ooh, Daedons! Oh, that's a good place to know. Daedons are at 82.6, 59.4. Maybe you might be able to find some. I wonder if they're spawning up here and just like dropping down there. I don't know. Or spawning out in this river and getting stuck over there. I don't know. But that was funny as hell. Right, guys, so I haven't seen anything else of huge interest. That's not to say there isn't anything of huge interest. It's just, you know, I'm being a noob. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of things to check out in here. If you find anything cool, do let me know in the comments. Yeah, just hope it was a nice little looky-see at it, and that absolute fustercluck of creatures was quite funny. Well, you found it as funny as I did. Have fun, guys. Check out the desert. Catch you all soon.